Hi, I'm Tricia, an organic gardener from USDA Zone 8. And rhubarb is a beautiful perennial vegetable that's great in pies and sauces, but it also makes a beautiful border plant in your perennial garden. It's hardy down to Zone 4, it's deer resistant, and it's easy to take care of. You need about 1 square yard of growing space per plant of rhubarb, and that should be enough for most families. The plants like a lot of sun, but they'll also tolerate some shade, and about the only place they don't do well is in the deep south. Rhubarb needs to be planted in well-drained soil. Although the plant is relatively resistant to pest and disease, it is susceptible to crown rot, and that's where the plant rots, right at where it meets the soil. Loosen the soil to a depth of about 12 to 15 inches and work in a generous amount of compost and a balanced fertilizer like this foothill fertilizer. The best time to plant rhubarb is in the late winter or early spring. And I'm going to use some of this booster blend to encourage the root growth. When planting the rhubarb, it only needs to be covered by a couple of inches of soil. Pack the soil down with your hands around the plant, but not directly over the crown. Water your newly planted rhubarb and don't harvest it the first year. You can lightly harvest the second year and then fully harvest it in the third year, but never take off more than 1/3 of the stalks at one time. And one word of caution about rhubarb: only eat the stalks. Don't eat the leaves of the rhubarb because they contain oxalic acid, and that'll make you sick. The stalks of your rhubarb could be green, red, pink, or spotted, but that'll have no bearing on the delicious flavor. So, plant some rhubarb, make a pie, and grow organic for life.